And the Beatrice, Nebraska racer, Dylan Richards. He raced number 3, getting ready to come to the Speedway. It'll be old Tommy D. Old Brawley, California racer in the 81. And Morgan Olmstead out of Overton, Nebraska, the 88.
Yep, next it'll be Bobby Gallagher in the 1X out of San Jose, California, and Scott Tenney in the 21T out of Yuma.
Then we'll go to row number next, which will be the 5AZ of Zach Tate out of Coolidge, Arizona, and Austin Johns, Louisville, Minnesota, the 32J, and the 46 of Ryan Gilliland from Sterling, Nebraska.
Well, Darren Biggs getting the heat race victory. I know that you guys have been snake bitten by some rotten luck. Feel like all that venom's out of the system?
Yeah, it feels really good to finally get past that bad luck and get out there and get a heat race win.
Well, good luck. We'll see what this Ensure-powered thing can do in tonight's feature.
You bet.
It's literally powered by Ensure because there's a sticker on the back, so you got to believe it, right?
Well, if there's a sticker on it, you have to. Here we go, green flag, and welcome back for a little Thirsty Thursday. Double trouble with a little My Race Pass live look, and we'll give you 2 hobby heats and a couple sport compacts. And that will be your last free one for the day. Speaking of free, out free and running in the front is the 88 machine of Morgan Olmstead out of Nebraska. The Overton, Nebraska racer has the Brawley, California machine of the 81 and Thomas Dafford in tow. Scott Tenney and Austin Johns right in behind.
So right now, Thomas Dafford going to dip down to the inside, see if he can make something around and move to the inside of Olmstead as they go down to turns 3 and 4. Gives a little bump in the shorts, but not to get him out of the groove as he's going to dive down the bottom. It's going to be a drag race down the front straightaway. It's still going to be Olmstead. There's Tenney now trying to hold off Johns and Gilland as they run into turns 1 and 2.
So they'll work them on down the back straightaway into turn number 2. Down the chute they go. It will be down into 3.
Yeah.
Daffrin looking there on the bottom. The 88 machine of Olmstead. They're 2x2 rows of 2 back there with Johns, Tenney, Tate, and Gilliland.
And Tate back out of the charge after getting shuffled to the back off the back straightaway on that initial lap. He's going to try to run down your trio of cars right in front of him, but right now he's got that roadblock because they're pretty much running 3 wide. That's Tenney, Jans, and Gilliland right in front of Tate as we'll cross the stripe this time by 4 in to go for your leader, Olmstead. Olmstead still on that top side. Tommy D on that bottom, trying to make some forward bite. It's not going to work. Now they're going to run 2x2 down the back straightaway with Johns down to the inside of Tenney. Tenney's fighting a great battle out there in that 21T. Of course, a former military guy right there. Thank you for his service. He runs down the front straight. He still holds on to third, but here comes Tate. Tate's on the charge on the outside.
It'll be Zach Tate working the top of the racetrack, hurrying in down the chute. Watch this battle back here, a gaggle of them. Johns, Tenney, Tate, and Gilliland. They'll work 2x2. Working them off of turn number 4. Austin Johns now into the number 3 spot, and look at Gilliland. He will slide that 46 car right into the number 4 spot. Zach Tate down there on the bottom. The Coolidge, Arizona racer going to go through 2 wide down the back chute, though. Right ahead of him is Johns and Gilliland. White flag out of the starter stand for Morgan Olmstead.
Morgan Olmstead's going to set sail for victory here in heat race number 3 for your Sunoco IMCA Hobby Stocks as Thomas Dafford quite a ways back, 1.708 seconds back to the Brawley, California track champion here at the Cocopah Speedway. As we got a battle right now building up for that 3rd spot is you got Johns and Gilliland racing it out, and your winner will be Olmstead, followed by Daffern. And the battle for that 3rd spot, give it to Gilliland at the line over Johns and Tate, your top 5 cars.
There was a good one right to the end. The 88, Morgan Olmstead out of Overton, Nebraska, your heat race number 3 winner. Heat race 4 coming to the racetrack. It will be the 94 of Matt Rice out of Arizona City, Arizona, and Greenlee, Colorado, 76 of Kyle Cook.
It'll be one of the Brawley bunch. It's Bryson Dafford in the 18, and to the outside is the Popcorn Man. It's John Thomas in the 43 out of Strasburg, Colorado.
Final 3 starters going to be the 92 of David Hunt out of Lakeside, California. Talked to him last night. And we will see Vinny Rucci, senior, out of Las Vegas, Nevada, the 69 BR. And Meatloaf, oh boy, turn the heat up to about 425 in that 8x13 pan, because it's going to need to cook quick as he rolls off 7th.
Well, I was just noticing this beautifully put together decal. Reminds me of that spin-off of Toy Story that time forgot with the battle swords. This guy's got a little Velociraptor in him, and Dylan Richards, 3rd last night. You were part of that incredible melee. You got the heat race win and qualifying for another feature.
Yeah, we've been pretty good here this second week. We kind of struggled in our new car blues last week, and I think we got a pretty good car that finished in the top 4 every night, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, and maybe we'll be talking soon.
Thank you.
That's Dylan Richards.
Down the back straightaway, it is going to be Kyle Cook up there, your race leader. Like we said, welcome to a little My Race Pass Live look in here. Cody Williams already a 7-3 run in the 77. He will chase down the race for the lead right now with John Thomas in the 43 car in second, and the 76 of Kyle Cook. Thomas will chop the nose. Here comes Daffrin back to the inside of the 77 of Williams. Field will work on in, down off of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Cook and Thomas, pair of Colorado racers, working 1 and 2.
Cook out front, Thomas down the bottom side, trying to find some traction in that 43 and also hold off the hard charging 77 old Cody Williams back there in that 3rd spot. Daffrin not giving up as well, as he's right there trying to move down to the inside. Now they're going to spread it out down the front straightaway. It'll be still Cook at the line by 29 1/1000ths of a second.
Off of 2 down the back straightaway. Look at this. Cody Williams gets a run to the outside of John Thomas. Thomas will see the 77 of Williams go around the outside. Bryson Daffrin's coming there in the 18 car. They'll work off of turn number 4. It's still that 76 of Kyle Cook, your race leader. Cody Williams looking right now. He's got the 7-2 run. He'd like to go from the outhouse to the White House and put her up there on the point. Off of 2 down the back straightaway. It is now your new race leader, Cody Williams. Not sure what tunes he's got, but you know the new game on the live look-in? Hairband and favorite song.
There you go, down the front straightaway. 3 laps remaining for Williams. Of course, he's got 3 main event victories under his belt. He's going to rotate through turns 1 and 2. Off at turn number 2, he's going to start to stretch that lead out. Here comes Daffrin right through the center as he looks to the inside of that number 76 of Kyle Cook. Down the front straightaway one more time. It's your leader. He's got 2 to go. It's the 77 of Williams.
Cody Williams on out front there. Kyle Cook putting a good run together back there in the number 2 spot. He's been he's had some troubles in the last couple weeks here in Somerton. Looking to see him have a good run on down the back straightaway. Daffrin and Cook side by side. They work off of turn number 4. The white flag's out. Meatloaf, your leader, battle for second. Cook on the outside, the 76. Daffrin, the 18 on the bottom. They'll go to turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Williams out front, your leader. We'll keep an eye on this 3-car battle for the number 2 spot because we know who's going to win. Cook there to the outside. It'll be Daffrin on the bottom. Checkered flag is out. Cody Williams will be the first one across the stripe. Daffrin goes up the hill. Thomas sees the door come open. Kyle Cook shuts it. It'll be Kyle Cook, Bryson Daffrin, and the 43 machine of John Thomas, your top 4, but picking up your 4th and final IMCA Sunoco Hobby Stock Heat Race. It will be the 77, a Manhattan, Kansas racer. That is Cody Williams. And here we go, by request. Sport Compacts. Let's take a look here at your heat race number 1 lineup. It'll be Jim Hawk out of Apache Junction, Arizona, the 16H. And last night's feature winner out of Springtown, Texas, the one at Chase Martin.
Row number 2 to the inside, it's Lake Saya, California resident, the 19 of Chris Laff. And to the outside, it's the 911 of Sweetwater, Texas, Blake Andrus.
Then we'll go to row number 3. It'll be the 5 of Oliver Monson out of Thornton, Iowa. And the 04F is Jacob Cordova out of Yuma in the 04F.
And rounding out your 8-car field will be Jackson Sanchez out of Imperial, California. He's in the 51. And in the 93 out of Arizona City, Arizona, that's Savannah Rice.
So if you're, like we said, if you're watching along there, Ben's going to grab an interview and we're going to find out his favorite hairband.
Well, the Beatles, I guess they were the original hairband. But Morgan Olmstead getting the victory in heat race number 3. You've been fast so much this week and last week, 4th last night. And talking to me, you said you really want to win one of these main events.
Yeah, I ran up front in a lot of heat races, but, you know, that's just not good enough to me. Hopefully I can put her up front one time at least before I have to go home.
Well, good luck to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Morgan Olmsted in the 88.
Don't believe that was quite the hairband we were thinking of. I was thinking like Poison, Loverboy, Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses, Pussycat, Van Halen. Yeah, Van Halen, yeah.
Well, Led Zeppelin. Okay, Led Zeppelin, does that count?
It's classic rock.
Oh, gosh. Okay. All right, revisit.
I'm going to get a bus, and I will take you to school on music genres here. Speaking of up front, the guy who doesn't need any help is these two Texas drivers. They know exactly what to listen to. They've got two kinds of music in Texas. You know what? Country and Western.
There you go.
And that's what they got out front is Blake Martin and Chase Martin and Blake Andrus, 1 and 2. Oliver Monson right there in the number 4 spot.
And down the back straight into turns 3 and 4, they're going to come up the lap car of Savannah Rice down to the inside. She's going to stay right there tucked on the bottom as your leaders are going to go right around, straight around the outside. That's the one of Martin.
Oh, we're red flag. I don't know what happened there. I'm going to go with there was a technical difficulty. I have no idea. I just looked up, seen the red light on, and I was like, oof. Go.
Well, Cody Williams from worst to first again. It seems like this 77 is just ka-chowing and ka-chinging and winning.
Yeah, hopefully we get this momentum rolling, you know. You had a good race last night, you know, with pace. I mean, I know I got him to a little bit, but we're going to keep this going, and Pro should start on the pole again tonight, you know, make the car a little better than it was last night so no one can even be close. That's my goal.
Well, good job.
Thank you.
See if we can make it win number 4 for this year's IMCA TV Winter Nationals.
Sellers will go side by side down the back straightaway for the number 2 spot. As they hurry on in down into turn number 4. It will be the one machine of Chase Martin, followed by Blake Andrus. Quick update on the light situation. The way Whelen caution lights work, there's 2 switches that will override any light. The yellow will override the green, and the red overrides everything. And apparently Zach, when he was grabbing for the layover flag, he bumped, and he just barely have to bump that switch because it's quick because it wants to turn red. So that's what happened there. So I've done it. Heck, I've waved the green flag multiple times with the yellow light on, and nobody paid. As we saw there, nobody paid attention to the red light. They just kept racing.
All right, and Sanchez off the pace down the back straightaway as a checker flag will fly. He will pick up your heat race victory, that car number 1. It'll be Chase Martin, followed by Blake Andrus. Third will be Jacob Cordova. Oliver Monson will round out your top 4.
But all the comments only have one hairband. See, who was it? Who was it there? Who was it? Brandon Edwards, Poison, Unskinny Bop. That is a good tune. Here we go. Heat race number 2. It's going to be Chris Boulware Jr. out of Phoenix, Arizona. I don't believe any relation to the Sioux City Boulwares. It'll be Billy Foltz out of Descanso, California, the 19 car.
And on the inside, row number 2, it'll be Ryan Brooks out of Yuma, Arizona. She's in the 35. And out of Pahrump, Nevada, it'll be the car 6 of A.J. Hinstala.
95 is going to be Maria Rice out of Arizona City, Arizona, and Wayne Ragland out of Sealy, California, the T70.
And rounding out your 8-car field will be Marilyn Yannick out of Wairika, California. She's in 11P. In the 8K of Spencer, Iowa's Katie DeVries.
So it looks like DeVries not making the call. I do know that she exasperated an engine last night.
She had a little bit of a fire
There
last
is a
night.
car. I know I got a Snapchat there. They had brought a second car this way, but maybe it had some issues. I don't know, but we'll find out as we go down into turn number 1. Final heat race of the night. Final My Race Pass Live look in.
And down the back straightaway is the California race. He hails from the Golden State of California. Out of Descanso, just up the hill over here to the west here of Yuma. It is Billy Foltz. Second is that 36 with a great run. That's Chris Bolwell Jr., the Phoenix, Arizona racer. And, of course, Ryan Brooks out of Yuma. She's in that third spot with A.J. Hinsala out there in the fourth spot.
So down the back straightaway going to be Billy Foltz. He's your leader, 36 of Chris Bolwer Jr. That's his first time here in the last 6 days. He's waiting until 6, 7, and 8 days to show up, show him how it's done. They'll work him on down the back straightaway, going to be Ryan Brooks and A.J. Hinstala. That's your top 4.
And this time by the flag stand, Foltz will see the cross flag. That's 3 in, 3 to go for the 19 car. It's still that 36 of Bolwer in second. Ryan Brooks in third. A.J. Hinsala right there in that fourth spot is there around the third field will be Wayne Ragland and Marilyn Yannick, and well as Rice back there in the 95. That'll round out your cars in the field.
So they'll work on down. Green high to the air. 2 to go. Billy Foltz right there, your race leader.
And Ryan Brooks on the gas there. She's going to see some.
Whoa!
As Bolwer off the gas, and Ryan Brooks almost collects him down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, the white flag will come out for your leader as he laps the 95 of Rice. So now the 35 of Brooks is in second with Hinstala in third. Fourth will be that number 11 of Marilyn Yannick.
So a little bit of damage on the snoot of Ryan Brooks's machine. She's tore up on the front. Checkered flag is coming. It'll be the 19, Billy Foltz, your winner. Second, that will be the 35 of Ryan Brooks. Behind her will be A.J. Hinstala and Marilyn Yannick, your top 4. So Billy Foltz picks up your final heat race here on Thursday night. With that, no more free stuff tonight. No more free stuff. I only got 2 people that commented. Motley Crue from Austin Brands. I do love Motley. That was my first concert I ever went to, was Motley Crue. So we do thank you, appreciate it. Don't forget, if you don't have that My Race Pass app, go ahead and make sure and get it downloaded on your phone so you can follow along with timing, scoring, play fantasy, the My Race Pass fantasy throughout the season. As a lot of racetracks put leaderboards, they give prizes away, so watch for that. So once again, thanks for a little look in from My Race Pass. Okay, here we go. It's B-Main time, Billy. Sport Mods roll onto the racetrack. We will see 3